All right, you bunch of degenerates, get ready for some serious shit. Because we're going deep into the wonderful world of Israeli politics.
Wonderful might not be the right word for it.
Yeah, well, fucked up. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Anyway, we're talking about Israel Katz, the new defense minister.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
This motherfucker's career is like a bad acid trip.
Yeah.
Agriculture, transport, intelligence.
Don't forget finance.
Finance, too. And now he's running the damn army. I mean, what the fuck?
It's like they just spun a wheel of ministries, and wherever it landed, boom, that's Katz's new job.
Makes you wonder what kind of blackmail he has on these people, right?
Right. This guy is a walking soundbite, a walking, talking shitstorm. Remember that time he called Belgians a bunch of chocolate-munching pussies?
Oh, come on. How could I forget that? Pure gold. But before we get to the good stuff, let's back up a bit. Who the hell is this guy? How did he end up in charge of Israel's military?
Well, strap yourselves in, because Katz's story is a wild one.
Hit me with it.
Born to Holocaust survivors, a little shit stir from day one. I mean, this guy got suspended from Hebrew University for locking a rector in his room during a protest.
Locking people in rooms, huh?
Oh, yeah. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
So how did he go from, what was it, campus radical to the big cheese?
He's been in the game for decades, building a reputation. Ruthless, get shit done. I mean, you don't get to be defense minister by playing nice.
So he's basically a political terminator.
Pretty much. But with less time travel and more questionable policy.
Okay, so he's ambitious as fuck. Got it. But what about his actual beliefs? Where does he stand on all the big issues? Palestine, the two-state solution, all that jazz.
Let's just say Katz isn't known for his nuanced views. Hardliner through and through. He basically thinks the Palestinian Authority can go fuck themselves.
Seriously.
Dead serious. Expansion of settlements. Hell yeah, Palestinian state. Over his dead body.
So basically he's pouring gasoline on an already raging fire.
Pretty much. But hey, he's not the only one in the Knesset who thinks this way. There's a whole pack of hardliners over there.
True, true. But now he's the one with his finger on the trigger, so to speak.
Exactly.
All right, let's get into some of the juicy shit. Like that chocolate-eating Belgians comment. What the hell was that all about?
Oh, man. That was back in 2016 after the Brussels bombings.
Right.
Katz goes on this rant. Europe's too soft on terrorism.
Typical.
And Belgians are more worried about stuffing their faces with chocolate than dealing with the real threat.
Okay, he's got a point about the chocolate. Belgian chocolate is pretty damn good. But seriously, you can't just go around insulting entire countries, can you?
Diplomacy is not exactly Katz's strong suit. He's more of a shoot first, ask questions later kind of guy.
Charming. So, he's a diplomatic disaster. But what about his actual policies? What kind of fucked up shit has he actually done?
Oh, we've got plenty of time for that. Buckle up. This is where it gets really interesting. Remember that whole segregated bus thing he tried to pull off as transport minister?
Oh yeah, that was some grade A bullshit. Trying to please those religious nuts while pissing off everyone else. What a dick.
It was a mess. But it shows you something about Katz. He's not afraid to cater to certain groups, even if it means screwing over others. And that makes him, well, unpredictable, maybe even dangerous, especially now.
Speaking of dangerous, what about his stance on Iran? The guy's been beating the war drums for years. Is he actually crazy enough to attack?
He's definitely a hawk, no doubt about it. He sees Iran as like the ultimate threat to Israel's existence. But he's not stupid. He knows a war would be a disaster.
So more tough talk, but no real action.
Probably. He wants to look strong, keep his enemies on their toes, make them shit their pants every time they hear his name.
Right. But starting a war, that's another level of crazy.
Even for him, yeah.
Okay, but what about inside Israel? How will this appointment affect the military itself?
Well, Katz is known for being a control freak. He likes to micromanage. He's not afraid to make tough calls. So expect some shakeups, maybe some new priorities, and definitely more pressure to get results.
So he's going to be up their asses 24/7.
Pretty much. But he's also known for being fair, in his own way. You're loyal, you get shit done, he'll reward you. If not, well, you're fucked.
So basically, it'll be a giant game of ass-kissing and backstabbing.
You said it.
Sounds like a fun time to be an Israeli general. Not.
Not really. But hey, at least it'll be entertaining for us to watch. From a safe distance, of course.
Speaking of safe distance, how's the rest of the world reacting to this? I'm guessing they're not exactly thrilled.
You could say that. Katz isn't known for his diplomatic skills. Remember that whole Poles-suckled anti-Semitism thing?
Oh, yeah, how could I forget? Dude basically accused an entire nation of being anti-Semitic. What a fucking idiot.
It wasn't his best moment, to put it mildly. Almost caused a diplomatic crisis with Poland.
So basically, he's a PR nightmare.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's a problem when you're representing a country that depends on international support.
Okay, so he's got enemies everywhere. But what about friends? Who's got his back in all this?
Well, he's got the prime minister's support for now. And he's been cozying up to some Arab states, trying to build alliances against Iran.
So he's playing the long game.
Exactly. But whether those alliances will hold up under pressure, who knows?
All right, let's wrap this up. What's the takeaway here? Is Katz a reckless loose cannon, or is there some method to his madness?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? He's a complex guy, contradictory. He can be brilliant, ruthless, strategic, impulsive, charming, and then just a total asshole.
So are we all fucked?
Not necessarily, but it's definitely going to be a wild ride. Buckle up, because this shit's about to get real.
So we've pretty much established that Israel Katz is a total clusterfuck. But what does that mean for the average Joe? You know, the guy listening to this right now. What's he got to worry about?
Look, Katz being defense minister, it's a big fucking deal. This isn't some far-off political drama. What happens in Israel affects everyone, everywhere.
Really? You're saying this shit could actually touch my life? How the hell does some crazy-ass politician in Israel affect, I don't know, the price of gas in America?
Think about it. Israel, major player in the Middle East, a region that's already a powder keg. Katz, volatile, not afraid to use force. If he goes all Rambo on Iran or escalates things with the Palestinians, boom, the whole region could go up in flames.
And that fucks up the global economy.
You got it. Higher prices on everything, your gas, your groceries, your beer.
Shit.
But it's not just the economy. Instability in the Middle East means more terrorism, more refugees, more international conflict, a recipe for global chaos.
Damn. I knew this guy was bad news, but I didn't realize he could fuck up the whole world.
We're not there yet. World War III hasn't started.
Not yet.
But the potential is there.
So what do we do? Anything? Or do we just sit here and wait for the shitstorm?
Short of staging a coup in Israel, there's not much you can directly control.
Fair enough.
But you're not powerless. Stay informed, engage in discussions, make your voice heard.
You mean like write to my congressman?
Sure. But more importantly, talk to people. Learn about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. It's complicated. Don't buy into the bullshit from either side.
So basically, don't be an idiot.
Exactly. Think for yourself, ask questions. The future might depend on it.
Damn, that's heavy. I need a drink after all this.
I hear ya. But hey, at least we're not in Belgium.
What's with everyone picking on Belgium?
Katz hates their chocolate.
Right. Well, that about wraps it up. You've heard it all, the facts, the analysis. Now it's up to you to decide what to make of it. Just remember, the world's a fucked up place, and it's only going to get more fucked up with assholes like Israel Katz in charge. So stay informed, stay vigilant, and try not to get blown up.
And hey, if you do get caught in the crossfire, at least you'll die knowing you got the inside scoop from the deep dive.
Later, motherfuckers.